What's up, basketball fans? Welcome back to Basketball Convos. It's day 3 of our 30-day NBA 2024 offseason recap series. Today, we're focusing on the Philadelphia 76ers, a team that's making big moves after a tough playoff exit. Did they do enough to make a deeper run next season? Let's find out. First, a quick look back at last season. The Sixers finished with a solid 47-35 record but stumbled in the first round of the playoffs, losing in 6 games to the New York Knicks. It was a disappointing end to a season that had its ups and downs, but this offseason was all about retooling and gearing up for another shot at the championship. Now, let's dive into the offseason moves, where the Sixers made some serious waves. The headline grabber? Definitely Paul George. The Sixers locked him down on a 4-year, $212 million deal, bringing in a proven star who can impact both ends of the floor. George will be expected to be the third or 2B offensive option behind Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey, but with his experience, he could be a game-changer in those big moments. Speaking of Maxey, the Sixers made sure to secure his services for the long term, re-signing him to a 5-year, $204 million deal. This was a no-brainer. Maxey is the future of this team, and locking him in was priority number 1. The chemistry between Maxey, Embiid, and now George is going to be a key storyline this season. One of the best under-the-radar signings? 76ers steals Caleb Martin from the Miami Heat with a 4-year, $32 million contract for a guy who brings toughness, defense, and a knack for hitting big shots. Martin is exactly the type of player you need in a deep playoff run, and getting him at this price is a steal. The Sixers also added some depth with Andre Drummond, who's back for a second stint with the team, and veteran like Eric Gordon and Reggie Jackson who can contribute right away. Drummond provides solid backup minutes behind Embiid, while Gordon and Jackson add shooting and experience off the bench. And as I am making this video, the former Celtics and French player, Yabusele, is signing a minimum deal with the 76ers. Yabusele, the dancing bear, who played a key part bringing a lot of problems for opposing team in France's knockout rounds in Olympics. Looks like his game has improved and he is playing with more composure and patience. The Sixers are also able to retain Kelly Oubre on a team-friendly deal at around $8 million per year, considering he was playing excellent last season. Kyle Lowry is back at minimum, and KJ Martin is staying with a 2-year, $16 million deal. Now, on the rookie front, Jared McCain, the 16th overall, is an exciting prospect. He's got the potential to develop into a key piece in the backcourt rotation. Hopefully he doesn't put too much focus on TikToking. Adama Bona, the second-round pick, is another intriguing addition. He's raw but has the physical tools to contribute down the line. We also have a few two-way players in picture which continues 76ers' internal development. But let's talk about some of the losses. Tobias Harris, who signed with Detroit, is finally off the books. That's a huge win for Philly's cap space, allowing them to bring in these new pieces. Harris's contract has been a talking point for years, and now the Sixers can move forward without that financial burden. However, not everything was rosy. The Sixers let Paul Reed go, who was a fan favorite for his hustle and defensive intensity. It's a bit surprising they didn't guarantee him but chose to re-sign KJ Martin with similar amount instead. Martin's athleticism and energy are great, but it'll be interesting to see if he can fill the void left by Reed. Buddy Hield left for the Warriors in a sign-and trade, and Mo Bamba, Nicholas Batum, and DeAnthony Melton are all gone too. These are some key rotational pieces that Philly will miss, so it's a bit of a gamble with these new faces. Now, let's break down the upcoming season's depth chart and see how these moves play out on the court. Starting at point guard, Tyrese Maxey. He's poised to take another leap this season, with the ball in his hands more than ever. His speed and scoring ability are going to be crucial in leading this offense. At shooting guard, Oubre's defense, versatility, and scoring punch make him a perfect fit alongside Maxey. At the 3, we've got Paul George. The big question, can George comfortably settle into that third offensive option role? He's always been a top 2 guy, but with Embiid and Maxey leading the charge, George can focus more on defense and those clutch moments, which could be a perfect role for him at this stage of his career. Caleb Martin slots in at power forward, bringing energy, defense, and a bit of everything to the lineup. His signing was one of the best moves of the offseason, as he fits the mold of what this team needs, a glue guy who can step up when needed. And, of course, Joel Embiid at center. The former MVP is the anchor of this team, both offensively and defensively. His ability to dominate the paint and stretch the floor makes him the most critical piece of the puzzle. Looking at the bench, Reggie Jackson provides a veteran presence at point guard, while Eric Gordon will likely be the primary scorer off the bench. Yabusele would now comfortably fill in the backup power forward spot, providing energy, physicality, and shooting. KJ Martin is an athletic freak who I doubt get a lot of playing time under Nurse system unless he plays smarter. Drummond will be a solid backup for Embiid, giving the Sixers a reliable option when Joel needs rest. There's also depth with veterans like Kyle Lowry and rookie Jared McCain, who'll be looking to earn some minutes too. The Sixers have a nice mix of youth and experience, which should help them navigate the long grind of the regular season. Here comes the big question. Is the offseason retool a success? 76ers added a lot of wings and several veterans to the roster, but there would still be concerns on the depth of the frontcourt. The hope is always to have Joel Embiid stay healthy throughout the course of the season, and with Nick Nurse's preferences of lengthy wing players, I can see them challenging the top 4 spots of the Eastern Conference. Embiid and Maxey would be your likely all-star selections, while George could potentially make the defensive first team now that he can switch his focus. So, what do you think, Sixers fans? Did Philly do enough this offseason to get over the hump? With the addition of Paul George, the emergence of Tyrese Maxey, and the always dominant Joel Embiid, the Sixers are set up for a big year. Are they contenders or pretenders? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more daily NBA content. This is Basketball Convos, and I'll see you tomorrow for another off-season recap. Bye for now!